Hello YouTube. I don't know if you saw my post this morning, but yes, we did have a power outage. Um, Found out what caused it. A transformer blew up on a road nearby and it took out the entire neighborhood. There were more than 150 people without power in this neighborhood and another 30 people out in a neighborhood next to us. So that was a quite a bit of a surprise because we don't normally get power outages that often. We normally get it through a heavy storm. However, we had clear skies and it was at 6:58 in the morning. So there was no reason for the power to be out, but it did go out. And it actually came back a little bit early. It was supposed to come back at around 10:55 and it actually came back around 8 o'clock this morning. So all my emergency lights did survive the entire power outage because it was only an hour and everything worked fantastic. So the reason why I wanted to do that video was because I did some exit sign stuff right before the power outage. It was the day before, and you can see here my dual light EVHC is now where this generic unit used to be. I took it down. You can see here how many spiders were inside of this thing. Don't even know how it got in there unless it came from the attic, because this unit is mostly sealed unless it just doesn't keep out the bugs. So yeah, I haven't touched this since last year and it's been taken down and put in storage, and I wouldn't even use it as a portable because it's really just not all that bright. Matter of fact, the setup I have now, it's a lot better than what I had before. The dual light EVHC used to be where those two holes are. I used toggle bolts and I put it there, and the wire just went right to the junction box. This right here, I just have to cut down the size now. That junction box has to have a lid on it and covered up. And then you can see the other wire is actually what goes over to the EVHC, which used to go over to the other emergency light. So, yep, the EVHC now got moved, and that was because I did a couple other things. You also saw in my last test video, this LQM, which also survived the entire power outage. It did a fantastic job, it stayed like this the whole time, as if the power wasn't even out. And I got a new unit to replace this LHQM from the 3rd generation. This LHQM is the model where it takes the nickel cadmium instead of lead acid, and I can't get those right now due to their price. They're about $35, $40 for one. Just way too much. So couldn't get one. And I decided just to get a new unit as a replacement for now. And the new unit at first was supposed to be a generic rebranded by Lithonia, and when I put that thing up, it was absolutely terrible. First thing, it couldn't even fit in this spot. It couldn't even fit in that spot. So I put it over there, and it did absolutely terrible. It actually did even worse than this generic unit, which actually had the same heads. The heads would just stick out too far for it. So I returned that unit and I got this unit. Now I know what you're saying. Well, $30 for a battery, $113 for a new sign. Why didn't you get a new battery? Well, I have to go through those LHQMs and see which one actually charges the battery, because I have a lot of charger failures on them. So I have to go through them and see, and I just can't do that right now. So that's why I decided to just get a new sign. It'll last me quite a while, and it's actually a Quantum Series, the LED version of that Lithonia LHQM from the 3rd generation. Give it a quick test, and it did a fantastic job, and I'm glad I put it here. And the reason why I put that there was because this unit lit up everything here and there where that saw is. It lit up everything. And then that EVHC, I would hope would cover all that. And it did absolutely fantastic, which I know it would have done a fantastic job because it's the best emergency light you can get for an industrial application. It is the best. Let's go take the sign face off. Now, the only thing that, like, a couple things about the sign. One, the amount of LEDs in here are ridiculous. Normal exit signs would have 6 LEDs. This one has a bunch. That unit down there has 6 LEDs, the Piranha style LEDs. That one does too. Now the sign face is a little bit dimmer than this, so I can kind of understand that it's going to be a little bit brighter, but that's still a lot of LEDs. Here's where the battery is. That's the plug for the AC power and test. There's a one connection for the lamp there, another one there, and then main AC power comes in here. There's a transformer, an actual transformer behind there, which is really nice. The other sign that I got was part of Lithonia's Basic series, and it was just a abysmal unit. Like, the heads were very cheap. They were just like the one on the LED R1, and they came out to about here, and I tried to put it here and it just would not fit. So I went ahead and returned it and put this one up. And it did a fantastic job. It lasted the whole power edge. It also came with a really good battery, and I'm hoping that the battery will last at least a couple hours in emergency mode, like 2 hours to 3 hours. It lasted the entire power outage when I had it up. It is a little bit loose. It's because of the anchors that are behind it. I have to re-secure them. But other than that, it does a fantastic job, and I'm very happy with it. Now, some people have complained about this unit that sometimes the light engines don't work or the battery is dead on arrival, DOA, and I either got lucky on the first shot or something was wrong with those other units. But the LHQM LED, we're going to see how long it lasts, and hopefully I can say the same thing at the end when I say this for right now. Like, hopefully I can say this unit did a fantastic job when I take it down again, which should not be for many years. So that's what I have going on, and don't worry, this won't be the last time that you see these LHQMs, but it will be a little while before you see these again. I would install another one here once I get another battery. I have one that charges, but I need another one that will charge these batteries. So, yep. And my LED one EMGWW did last the entire power outage. The only one that did not last, I forgot to mention this. There was only one that did not last a complete power outage, and that was actually my Lithonia ELM2. It only lasted about 55 minutes. It died, and actually I don't even know because I went to go out for a walk a little bit, and it only lasted about 55 minutes. So maybe the battery in this is just done. Yep, oh, there we go. So it's charging. I'll give it some time to charge, and maybe the battery connections are not good, and maybe it was working the entire time, but it didn't last the full power edge, so I don't know what happened there. But my LED1 EMRWW, oops, the test button on this one's a little bit finicky, did last. I don't know if I can come in here. Nope, I can't. But the Lithonia ELM and the fire alarm panel did last, and the fire alarm panel was beeping. It woke me up this morning. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and like this video. And this was very unexpected this morning. It's clear sunny skies. No reason for the power to go out, but it looked like a transformer blew, and they went ahead and fixed it. So that is it.